What's up, family? This is Muriel, and I'm here to talk to you about investing in the foreign exchange market. So stay tuned for some key wisdom that you're not going to want to miss. So first and foremost, what's foreign exchange? Foreign exchange is the act of purchasing a currency and trading it for the currency that you currently have. So a lot of us have done this if we've had the advantage and the privilege of being able to travel from one country to the next. We often have to exchange our home base currency for the currency of the country we're going into. For example, if you're from the US like me and you've ever traveled to Mexico or Canada, you have to exchange your USD for Mexican peso or Canadian dollar. When you do that, there's an exchange rate based on the comparison between the value of the United States dollar and the currency you're trading, whether it's Mexican dollar or the Canadian dollar. When you exchange your USD for a Mexican peso and the Canadian dollar, you will either gain or lose based on the exchange rate. Now, a lot of us are familiar with this manual version of the foreign exchange market, but what I'd like to tell you, family, is that we can do this from our phones digitally. When we trade from our phones, our window is going to look something like this. Now, I'm not going to explain the intricacies of this chart, but what you can know and what you need to know is that you can make money from your tablet, from your phone, or your computer just by having Wi-Fi. That's why we call this Wi-Fi money, because we can make money anywhere, anytime, any place. The foreign exchange market is a 24-hour market, meaning if we have a schedule that doesn't necessarily accommodate an average stock market, there's always a market we can get into with foreign exchange. It is a 24-hour market. Not only that, it's the largest market on the planet, trading in $5 to $7 trillion a day. Now, you might ask, well, who's trading in this market? Who are the major players? The major players are our banks. So when you have your money in a savings account, your bank is taking that money, investing it in the foreign exchange market, compounding it, and keeping the net profit. And you basically don't get a penny. So when we keep our money in a savings account, for example, we might get a dividend of 1% a year. Your money isn't compounding in your lifetime. It's going to take a lot of years for that money to double. However, the banks are taking that money, compounding it, and put it in their pocket. So why wouldn't we want to do what the banks do and grow our money ourselves? Foreign exchange is the primo opportunity for people like you and me to learn how to build personal and intergenerational wealth in our lifetime. It's a beautiful thing to have retirement funds and life insurance policies. However, a lot of times we have to wait to reap these benefits. And there's no guarantee that these benefits are going to be passed down to the next generation. So if you have children, I highly encourage you to check out the link in the description to learn how you can get involved with an environment, a network whose sole purpose is to impact as many people as possible and empower people to build generational wealth. The biggest barrier that most people have when it comes to shifting into an investor mindset is a lack of self-belief. You might hear what I'm saying. You might do some research and feel like, well, I'm not good at math. There's no way I can do this. Or I'm so busy. I have children. I'm a caretaker for my parents. I have a house to upkeep. I have a partner. But let me tell you this, in my network, we have mothers, we have fathers, we have grandparents, we have people who are taking care of multiple estates, we have people who have to travel. And the best thing about trading in the foreign exchange market is you can do it anywhere. You're not locked down to one single place. You can be anywhere in the world and still be able to make your coin. You just got to put in the work. You got to put in the work to learn. You got to put in the work to listen. You need to be coachable, and you need to be willing to follow directions. Get outside your comfort zone and do something different. Because if you want different results, you have to do something differently. And remember, if you listen to the opinions of average people, you're average. Don't be average. Join me in changing the paradigm, changing the experience of our lineage, of our family members, of generations to come, and take this opportunity to build generational wealth by building a growth mindset, an investor mindset, tapping into a community of 6, 7, 8, 9-figure earners, and learning how to navigate this lifestyle. Are you ready? Let's go.